ASMR. We're back in Oblivion today, and we just closed the Oblivion Gate in the last episode. So we need to go back over here and speak with the soldiers and see what they need. Additionally, for help, I think we need to go break the siege and go into the city.
It's the smell.
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
I'm ready. Let's go.
For Kvatch!
Now we're going to clear out any Daedra that are still here in the city, and then see if we can find Martin. I've entered the ruined city of Kvatch with Savli and Mattias and his men. We must clear the southern plaza before the survivors in the chapel can be rescued.
On! For Kvatch! Die, damn you!
I've fought much more fearsome than you. That's the best you can do? I'm just warming up, Cupid.
I felt Savli and Mattias and his men retake the southern plaza. I should talk to him about our next move.
Pathetic worm.
Alright, so I retrieve some of my arrows here. Oh, we've got... The soldiers must be using steel arrows. Was there something that was in this? Oh, there was a Drumora. Oh, I didn't even see him. He must have been up on the top there. Oh, I didn't. Shoot. I picked up this. I don't want that. That's why I'm over encumbered, because it weighs like 40 pounds. These don't normally have much in the way of loot, but I did figure I would pick up collect any arrows that were there. Let's talk to him now.
We wiped the bastards out. It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Sounds like a plan.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it? There's no one else?
There were others, sir, but they refused to stay put. We tried to convince them it was dangerous, but they left anyway. I guess they didn't make it.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But sir, I want to help fight.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade. There'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir, yes, sir. Civilians, it's time to move out. Let's go.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done.
The Emperor told me to find you.
The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me?
You're Martin, right? The priest.
Yes, I'm a priest. You'll need a priest. I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
There is a plan. We're part of it.
What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
You are Uriel Septim's son.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
the Emperor knew you were in danger.
You spoke to the Emperor before he died, and he told you to find me?
Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Come with me to Weynon Priory.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes, I'll come with you to Weynon Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
Okay. So, I don't think there's really much more we can do here. We could lead him back to Weynon Priory, but I think we will talk to Savlian first to see what help he needs, because we might as well do that while we're here in Kvatch.
We've done it. I can't believe it. I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh yes, we're not done, not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Way to make me want to help you, man, by being so encouraging there.
Are you ready to go? We need your help getting to the castle, but we need to move soon.
Yeah, let's go do it.
I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
I have no idea why that was so funny to him. But, let's go. I don't really know if there's any reason for me to sneak here.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Damn it! This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse.
Castle gate.
We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now will be through the passage at the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrich Inian. He should be back in the chapel. Should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it.
Okay. So I guess that means we go back to the chapel. I think he was in the chapel. Okay, I was gonna say, what happened to Martin?
We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help?
Follow me.
We'll be right behind you. I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back.
Guardhouse key.
Yes, I have it. Why?
Savlian's orders, no time to explain, or I needed to get into the castle.
That's right. They managed to close the castle gates just before we were forced in here. I'm afraid you're in for a tough time, friend. The city's in bad shape, and it will be difficult to make it to the guardhouse by yourself. I'd better go with you. We'll have to go through the chapel undercroft, and then through what's left of the city. If I don't make it, take the key and carry on without me. You'll need to reach the tower at the north wall of the city.
Yeah!
standing back there like... If I was gonna say, why is he not standing by the door? Well, at least doing this at level 4, all we have is scamps. If you do this at higher levels, it's a lot more difficult because you have Daedra and different things that are gonna be coming your way.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh, I just picked up a knife I didn't need to. Let's see, where do we have to go here?
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Alright, there was one. Why does he keep standing there? Do I have to be... I guess I need to be close to him for him to go forward. Or else he just stands. I thought there was a... Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say there was a scamp in the...
Do your worst.
I saw one when we first came through that I...
Let's get this over.
Oh, there is a Dremora. I'm surprised. It's mostly just, scamps. You have to be really right next to him for him to continue.
This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. I'll unlock it for you. Best of luck.
I found the tunnel entrance in Kvatch. I need to follow it to the gatehouse so I can raise the gates and let the guards into the castle courtyard. Okay, so we need to head this way. Not fall into a bit of fire here. Okay. Okay, I think the gate wheel is here. I've raised the gates into Castle Kvatch. It must now help Savlin and his men defeat the monsters within. Who is that? We get them all, I think. Oh, that one actually had some gold. It's the first one that I've seen that had anything.
This area's clear. We've got to get inside and find the Count before it's too late. Move out!
Alright, I'm gonna finish looting these guys though. Oh, I think I picked up a silver knife that I did not need. I mostly just wanted to collect arrows. Alright, let's continue into the castle here and see if anyone's still alive.
Take that! Why? Am I supposed to be die? Help me! Murder!
Who did I hit?
Right, this is it. We'll hold this area. You head to the back of the castle and find the Count. Don't come back here without him.
Oh, I think that might be kind of hard, but we'll try. Did I shoot? Oops, I think I might have shot this guy. Yeah, there's an arrow. Well, no, actually that's a steel arrow. I'm not using steel. Maybe that was not me. So, I think some of his gear is better than what I'm wearing. like the chainmail. I don't need the Kvatch Kuras, I don't think, but let's just take a look here. I have leather greaves. Yeah, the chainmail is more armor, so the bracers are the same, so I don't need those. And then I just enchanted my boots, so I probably don't. That stinks. I should have waited. I could have enchanted these instead. Oh well.
You're pathetic!
Okay. Oh. This girl died as well. Man. Rough time here fighting scamps. Now here I might be able to sneak because, well, possibly could have. I thought there was not going to be any. I didn't think these guards were going to come with me here. This is a skill book. Alright, are there more? I don't see any more scamps here. That's a dead end.
You'll never take me down!
What's the matter?
Getting tired?
This is your mark, where you fall down and bleed to death.
You'll never take me down!
Fire with fire!
Oh my word. I think we need to get to the... There should be... The Count's quarters should be somewhere here. This is a dead end as well.
Watch out!
Just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Not now. There's work to be done.
I didn't really want to talk to you. Okay. Count's quarters. This is where we should be finding him.
This ends here!
Oh no.
Do your work!
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
I wonder if she's... The flame atronach looks a lot more like the way they were in Skyrim. But I'm glad to see that she did not explode into a fiery mess there. Alright, so we lost one of our Legion soldiers here. I think all of his heavy gear is too much for me to carry, so... Alright, Ormelia's gold wine, the Count of Kvatch, is no longer. I found the body of Count Goldwine. I should deliver his signet ring to Sadly and Mattias.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you?
I'm sorry he didn't make it.
We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance?
Yes, here it is.
At least this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come.
One Kvatch Kuras added to the player's inventory. I think that's enchanted. It's pretty decent, I think. Let's see. Chris. Fortify endurance and fortify strength. Yeah. Plus 4 armor. So that is better than the leather that I was wearing. Okay, so actually I like the way it looks better than the other. The leather anyway. Okay.
Kvatch was rebuilt from ruins once before, and she'll do it again. You have my thanks.
Okay. We do have the ability to level up if we can sleep. Okay, so right, we don't have any. Return to Weynon Priory. That's our main quest there. I'm just looking at what else we have. We have not yet found any Shadow Banish wine to do this one. I should probably try to steal a few things and go visit Ankar. We have to travel to Bruma to visit him. We also have to go to Skingrad for this one, for the Nern route. We have not been there yet. I think for now we will go and deliver Martin to Weynon Priory. Well, this isn't good.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Weynon Priory.
I can see that. Hold on, tell me what happened. Oh, I don't know that there's time for that, really.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Maberel is dead.
Who's attacking Weynon Priory?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Where's Joffrey? Is he safe?
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
Okay.
Paradise awaits me.
I could use a hand here.
Paradise awaits me.
Let's see. A bread loaf. Okay.
I think we should find your friend Joffrey at once.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good plan, Martin.
I'm with you.
Okay. Let's see if he's up here.
Your timing is excellent. I'll take the one on the right.
Parry and
Watch out!
strike.
There may be more of them!
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Weynon House. We need to go see if it is safe.
I'll go check on the amulet.
We'll go together, but I fear the worst.
Yeah, me too.
They've taken it! The Amulet of Kings is gone! The enemy has defeated us at every turn!
I found Martin. He's safe.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will.
Where will Martin be safe?
Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. haven't had a good night's sleep since Kvatch was attacked.
Alright, let's go.
The sooner we reach Cloud Ruler Temple, the better. Lead on.
So can I don't know if I can sleep in these beds. Oh, I can sleep in this one. Okay, so let's just do 2 hours. I just want to level up quickly here. Level 5. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It's as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Okay, well, I guess we should probably put some of our points in these skills here. I have been putting points in luck each time. Well, I did several times, but it takes away 4 of your attribute points to put 1 luck point on there. So I'm not really sure if that's worth it or not. Okay, so actually, if we have to go to Cloud Ruler Temple, it would be good to steal some things, because Cloud Ruler Temple is right up near Bruma, and that's where Ongar lives. So I'm wondering if I should try to find some things in Coral before we go. Like, I don't know where Martin just went. Are they just hanging out? Oh, they're going on horses. Okay, I don't know if they're just gonna stay there or what, but I'm gonna go up to the city quickly here. Oh, now they're following me.
As a blade, my place is at Martin's side.
Okay, so I guess they're just gonna both follow me now.
Easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
I thought maybe there might be some things in the castle that would be valuable that we could steal. The Wireless Stone is worth a lot if we could get that. But there's too many people that can see me. I don't think I can. I got the book. At least, but she's sitting there for some reason. It's kind of late. I thought it was kind of late at night. 11:59 p.m. I don't know why she's still sitting there, not in her quarters. Okay, so I don't know. Cloud Ruler Temple's here. I guess we'll just travel to the stables and then we can go up from there. Okay, so we have to head this direction, I believe. Yeah, Cloud Ruler Temple's up there. I don't really know if this is the correct road, though. It should be. Where are my companions are not with me? I just have to wait for them, I guess. They started to get onto horses, and then, oh, there he is. I was gonna say they got on horses and then got off the horses when I didn't get on Prior Mabrel's horse.
What is it, my friend?
Oblivion
They are
Gates.
stable portals between our world and Oblivion. They violate the most basic principles of Daedric magic. They should be impossible. Something fundamental must have changed to make them possible.
Something, yeah.
I have many questions about all this. I hope Joffrey will be able to answer them.
I'm sure you do have a lot of questions.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come. Your blades are waiting to greet you.
Do we have like eagles flying around here? What the heck is that? I hope they fixed the cursed cheering where they say Hail Martin Septum, because it used to sound so weird.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
They did actually make it sound better. I'm so glad.
You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin.
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. Blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do. And I haven't the faintest idea.
We need to get the amulet back.
Of course. The Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires. And stop the Oblivion invasion.
And you will be the Emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start. Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
What are my duties as a blade?
The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the Divine Talos. It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Sister of the Blades.
One Akaviri katana added. Alright, let's ask him about the amulet.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Alright, so that's our plan then.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
So I'm gonna head down to Bruma. And see if we can't find Ongar. Okay, so we've come into Bruma's North Gate here. Ongar lives in one of the smaller houses down here. I don't know if he's gonna be. He's probably in his house sleeping. He's normally out at night.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
Alright, there's several quests we could pick up in Bruma, I believe. But let's see if Ongar's in his house. He's normally either in his house or at the bar. he's always tired.
I see you are with the Grey Fox. Do you need a fence?
They made him look a lot more handsome. He was like, I guess he's still older. He's got gray hair, but he was like an old man in the original. Okay, we probably should persuade him first and then barter, so I'm gonna do that quick. Okay, got him up to 91 here, which is pretty good. So
Can't do better than that.
let's try trading with him now.
Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
I wish there was a toggle to show like all your stolen goods, because I guess we could sell this bone meal. Oh, I need to haggle with him first. He's a journeyman, so I don't know how high we can go with him, although our disposition's pretty high. Let's try 58 and see if he goes for that. I'm waiting for him to make a comment like, you bought that for a song, or sold that for a song or something.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
Let's see, can we go up higher?
I can't make that deal, even for you.
Now we lost a point of friendship with him. Alright, so we're good at 59, but not 60. So what else do I have? Anything else that's stolen? Here's the book we bought, that we took from the castle in Coral. So that's worth 15. What is this one? Name potion. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Do I have any other stolen items? Root pulp. It's only worth 1. It's probably not worth it. We need to find some more valuable things. I believe that the Countess of Bruma collects Iliad artifacts. Or not Iliad, Akaviri artifacts. So she may have some good things.
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap.
Okay.
Shadow hide you.
Oh my god, that's cursed. Why is his head like that? I do not like this at all. He's just stuck like that. Okay, so, but I can't move either. There's some kind of problem with bartering with people or persuading that is causing this glitch. I've had this before too. I'm gonna try saving and reloading. Otherwise, we're gonna have to reload. Oh, that worked. Okay, he's sleeping and he does not have a broken neck now, so that's good. They need to patch that. Okay, let's see if anybody has any rumors or anything.
I'm Regner. You want anything? Talk to Edla. She's in charge. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. Be seeing you.
Alright. Well, I was hoping to pick up a couple quests by asking people about rumors.
I've heard the Fighters Guild has managed to recruit a few new members. Good thing. Bye.
Alright, well, I guess I could go to Olaf's here.
Hello. What can I do for you today?
I'm gonna persuade him first, and then we'll see if he has anything good to say. Okay, so I got him up to 76 by persuading and bribing.
You're good.
So, let's see what he has to say. People are more likely to tell you
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
Nobody's gonna tell me anything interesting.
The Countess is Heartland Nibanian. And so are most guildsmen and chapelmen. But most others are as Nordish as you'll find.
Nordish.
Good journey to you.
Okay, so nobody here wants to talk to me about anything. I know there's a quest. Maybe we can just go to Arnora's house. There's a quest involving Arnora and Weynon Priory, who rumor has it is a vampire hunter. I don't know why anybody. There's no one that will tell me.
Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard.
Let's see what he has to say.
You hear about Gerunda?
Ah,
He
there's
was
one.
caught stealing gold and now he's in jail. I bet Arnora's beside herself with grief. Arnora and Gerunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was gonna skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all, poor thing.
Okay, so we should go and
Farewell.
talk to her, I guess. What time is it? 8:41. So, I was gonna say,
It's a pleasure to see you.
if we could get into these before she gets here, it would be better. But she just came out, so that's not gonna work. I could steal their silver. Let's see what's in this one. Ooh, Cyrodiilic brandy, that's valuable. A Fall of the Snow Prince. Strong potion of insulation. Okay. I think I need Cyrodiilic brandy for one of the Daedra quests. Sanguine, I think. Okay, well, we did collect enough, at least to reach our 50 gold goal that we had. I should probably consider going to just a regular shop as well to
It's you. Hi.
sell some of the extra stuff that I have. Hopefully we don't freeze up again
I'm
here.
really tired. Can we get on with this?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
Okay, so what do we have that is stolen now?
That seems a fair price.
It's not showing me how much I fenced here for some reason.
You got a great deal there. I think I can move this item for you at that price.
Let's see.
Got anything else?
Where's that other? I don't need that. I do have one repair hammer.
That seems a fair price.
This one. Let's sell that.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Okay, so we should get a pop-up now.
I'm glad that's done. I needed that.
Okay.
Shadow hide you.
Oh good, it didn't freeze that time. I've reached my goal. I've fenced over 50 gold worth of goods. I should go see Armand sometime. He might have something for me. Okay. I think we're actually over 100. So we may have completed 2 of the steps. Arnora's house is here, so let's see what she has to say.
Can't Can't you see that I'm upset?
I just walked in your house. Why would I know that?
Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover?
Alright, so that would be a persuasion moment.
Thank you. How kind. That works for me.
That should be enough. Let's see if she says anything different now. She should.
I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it.
Stolen gold. This is quite a long story here about how they were stealing things, and they each have a separate side. If you talk to her or Jorundir, it's opposite.
I know what you've heard, all about Jorundir and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in, or are you out?
Okay, keep talking. I'm in.
Smart answer.
This
Here's
sounds
the
shady.
deal. Jorundir and I
It
have
is
had a rocky
shady.
relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorundir started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him.
What does this have to do with me?
Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorundir killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorundir was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. I was at Olaf's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Weynon Priory.
Ah, here's
After a
another
round or two, he
quest.
told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter.
Let's ask her some more, because this is the other one I was talking about.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
That's what everyone in town will tell you. He was such a likable fellow.
He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
Okay. Basically, the easiest way to get Jorundir to trust you is to steal something in front of the guards, and then they'll throw you into jail. Ah, here it is. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna take this.
I saw that criminal scum. Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my...
Go to jail.
Hope you rot, criminal scum.
I took an inkwell. I think criminal scum is a slight overstatement. I've committed a crime and been sent to jail. This may be the perfect opportunity to speak to Jorundir about the stolen gold. Okay.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs.
Yep, that's right.
Say what you're going to say.
Alright, I can't bribe him because I don't have any gold, so that's as high as I can go.
I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem, and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. Once the Count makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
What did Arnora do to you?
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knocked them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Oh, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it?
What are you getting at?
I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead. She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need is proof, is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours.
Okay. Stolen gold.
You want the gold? You bring me Arnora's amulet after she's dead.
Okay.
Finally, a chance for revenge.
So why not just tell me and save us both a heap of trouble?
Yeah, sure. And I suppose I just end up rotting while you spend it all? Forget it.
You're gonna end up rotting here anyway, you idiot.
Look, you horse's ass. I never trusted city guardsmen. Never. So I'm definitely not gonna start trusting you, Terrelius.
Suit yourself. Enjoy
Alright,
yourself.
that guy's a little suspicious. Alright, I'm hoping I don't lose a ton of skills here. Bleed decreased by 1. That's it. That's okay. I think the lower your offense, like I just took that inkwell, the less time you have to serve. If you like murder somebody, then you're in there for a lot longer and you lose more skills, I believe. So now I'm over encumbered. I guess that's because I'm not wearing my gear, I guess. Where did I get that amulet? I think the leather bracers are actually better. So I do have a lot of stuff that I could sell. I should probably go visit the, oh, that looks so weird when you equip that ring.
Good to see you. How goes it?
Okay. I'm gonna sell some extra things to the blacksmith. Alright, so I actually repaired my weapons, sold my extra loot, and I think I made a pretty good amount of gold. Let's see. I have 1,100. I started at about 150 after I got done bribing him, so I did make quite a bit. And actually, my steel bow was only at 16% health left, so it was good that we were able to repair that. I sold the heavy shield that I had gotten from the Plane of Oblivion. I picked that up from, I don't remember if it was from one of the Dremora or from one of those fleshy pod things, but it was worth like 4,000 something, and he only gave me 800 for it because that's all the gold he had. But I didn't want to keep carrying it around either because it was really heavy. Okay, so let's see if we can't find Brayden Lyrian's house.
Hello?
Because that was the person that Weynon Priory was saying was a vampire. So I think his house might be here.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene. No one other than ourselves or Weynon Priory will be allowed access.
What's up with that guy? Does he have something in his eye?
All right. For me, thank you. How come? All right.
That
I get it.
should do it, I think. Let's see.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway.
I don't know why he
Turns out
closes his
Weynon
eye while he
Priory
talks.
is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Weynon Priory, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. The vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Weynon arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. They entered the place around noon. Brayden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Brayden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Brayden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer.
Alright.
As far as I know, he's a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
I suppose you could chalk it up to that.
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Alright. I guess that's all that I can ask him about. Let's see what he says about rumors.
It's always rats for the new associates. Is it some initiation test or something?
For the Fighters Guild.
Feel free to question anyone in town. We shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Stop, Darlene.
Can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Please calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Brayden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Weynon Priory. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Brayden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Weynon, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Weynon convinced Carius that Brayden was a vampire.
The evidence looks bad for Brayden.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Brayden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Weynon character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
All right.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
I love how they're investigating and they just leave his body laying here. I guess it's because it's a fresh crime scene. I don't know. Alright, so let's see if he can tell me where Brayden might be.
So, any new revelations in your investigation? I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Airline by checking up on Raynor. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Raynor is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I'm only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Airline is so distraught.
Okay.
I'm sure Airline is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynor has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynor is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either.
That is a good point.
Keep up the, good work, I suppose.
This guy. Okay. Well, if he's a visitor, it would make sense that he would stay at the inn, so let's ask at Olaf's. Wow, that's loud. He might have some information, or at least be able to tell us where to find him.
Hello. What can I do for you today?
I think
Take your time.
I've already done this.
Raynill's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key.
Oh, he really...
I always liked Brayden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
He really just betrayed the trust of his
Good to see
visitor
you.
there. I don't know why anybody would want to stay here. Okay, so let's search the room here. I've entered Raynell's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. Okay. Shears are not suspicious.
Somebody help! You won't get away with this. We've got a burglar.
I've discovered a small journal in Raynell's room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some alien ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Brayden and someone named Gelborn. I need to find out more about Gelborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynell. Olaf may be able to help. Okay, let's take this. I don't know if they were yelling that I was a thief. I didn't actually take anything, though.
What can I do for you today?
Let's ask him about Gelborn.
Gelborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynell told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynell and his so-called accomplishment. I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Brayden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynell killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
Yeah, me too.
And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes, doesn't talk to people much.
Okay.
Just look for me if you need anything else. Greetings, Bosmer. You treacherous little filcher! How dare you steal from me?
These guys look like the same person. Who is stealing Ankar? Oh, that would make sense.
Well met.
Don't they look identical? Look at their faces. Olaf
Whatever I can do.
and
Can you believe how
Ankar.
obscure her acts?
Like he's just an
It's
older
awful.
version of
I
him.
feel terrible for her husband. He must be so ashamed. Good day. Greetings.
Okay, so I need to go and talk to whoever that guard was, I think. Alright, he's still here at least. Curious. I couldn't remember his name.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation?
He sounds like he's drunk.
How do you know about that? Ah, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well.
He just told me
Skingrad
about it.
City Watch informed us that Gellerborn was killed by Weynon not too long ago. Gellerborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree? It's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gellerborn was not a vampire?
I have Gellerborn's journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynor have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of the key either. It must have been removed by Raynor from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths. I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard, begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olaf's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Just going back and forth here.
Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Flindrell? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you.
Oh, that's
Is this
interesting.
true? Sure. Bye.
I wonder. The road to Coral, so that would be like this road. The ghost of Lord Flindrell. I don't remember that quest. Maybe we'll have to check that out. Travel that way and see if we run into a ghost. I'm just gonna wait 1 hour and he should show up here. There he is.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynor was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gellerborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynor doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. Please hurry.
Okay.
Raynor may make a break for the open road at any moment.
Have you ever wanted to learn to use destructive magic?
Well met.
I hear
You
Jaskar
enjoy
can
spending
teach you.
time at Olaf's Tap and
Heard
Tack.
that Jaskar is great.
I've had many a
skill
good
at
night in the
making
place.
things explode.
Take care.
Okay, so we'll go see if we can find Boreal Stone Cave first. And
Yes.
then we'll come back after we catch him and speak to Arnora. Let's just travel to the stables here. We have to go that way. I think there actually is a time limit. Like if you wait too long, I don't know if he will still be there. I think I went out. I really shouldn't have gone this way because the Boreal Stone Cave is on the opposite side here. I'm gonna try to sneak in here, because because I already know from previous experience that he is not going to surrender to us. And if I try to talk to him, he's just gonna attack. So, sneak mode, engage. I also do not have my weapon equipped. That would probably be good. Okay, we're ready now. I've arrived at Boreal Stone Cave. Okay, he should be in here, I think. Ah, there he is. Wow. I located Weynon in Boreal Stone Cave. He refused to surrender, choosing instead to attack me. I was forced to kill him to defend myself. I can now recover the artifact mentioned in Gilliborn's journal from the chest. Yeah, so it tells you here, even if you did try to talk to him, he'll just attack you. Reynolds key, a silver claymore. This is helpful to have a silver weapon if you have to fight ghosts, because you can't kill them with a regular weapon. But probably for me, it would just be better to get myself some silver arrows. I don't think I'm gonna take that. Opening the waterlogged chest with all 3 keys, I discovered the artifact to be an amulet. It seems fairly unremarkable, and I'm unsure of its function. I think I should bring it back to Erlene Lyrian and see what she wants me to do with it. Okay. I'm gonna just check to see if there's anything else in this cave. A potion. Okay, nothing much to see here. This is a pretty small cave. How much? Let's see if any of this stuff would be worth selling. I guess, like, I could take this. The claymore is worth 130. Not that I could sell it for that much, but I guess it's worth it now that I have room in my inventory to just sell it at the blacksmiths. Travel back here. Okay, so let's talk to Erlene, and then we'll try to finish up the quest for Arnora and Jorundr as well. Just so we can wrap up the 2 things that we started here. Let's speak with her.
What news do you bring? Yes. I remember Brayden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynil. I knew I recognized Raynil. I think when I first met Brayden many years ago, he introduced me to him. We were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid thanks to Raynil, that time is lost.
Alright, let's ask her about the mundane amulet.
Long ago, I made a promise to Brayden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Brayden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Brayden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Did the word die with Brayden?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession
the other members of Brayden's group were still alive and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Certainly, here it is.
Thank you. I will now speak the word, Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Brayden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
Oh, that's nice.
Justice has been done.
So I think this just makes me a walk faster, I believe. Phylactery of litheness. I think probably moving faster is better than reflecting spells. So let's wear that. Okay. Let's go back and talk to Arnora. I'm not just gonna immediately kill her because she may have something to say.
So, were you able to find out about the gold or not?
Jurander.
How could you stand sharing a cell with that imbecile? So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't believe him. What's he got in store for me? He sent you to kill me, is that it? What if there was another way? What if he thought I was dead, but I wasn't? Then he'd tell you the location of the gold. What did he need as proof?
Your amulet.
That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom I have left from my family. Only he would stoop so low. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you bring it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's stashed. You kill me here and now. And as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime. So you make your choice. You want to do it my way, or Jorunda's?
Not really either way, but I don't know, I have to think about this, because if I kill her, I could start the Dark Brotherhood quest. We'll do it her way.
I knew you'd make the smarter decision. Good. Here's the key to the chest by my bed. Inside you'll find the amulet Jorunda wants. Take my amulet to him. Get the gold and bring half of it back here to me. If you don't come back, I'll let the guards in on our plan. You'll be hunted all over Cyrodiil. You don't want that, do you? I don't think so. Good luck.
Of course, I just remembered.
I warn you, don't cross me.
I think she ends up dead anyway. I'm pretty sure. That sketchy guard that was in the outside of the cell talking to Jurander, he's involved in this somehow. Alright, let's go talk to Jurander and see if we can convince him to tell us where the stash is hidden. Okay, this time around I'm not going to get arrested, hopefully. We can just ask to visit.
State your business.
Visit a prisoner.
What's a bother? Don't be too long about it. Gotta stay with you so there isn't any funny business.
Okay, I don't know what funny business is, but sounds fine.
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
That's kind of obvious. Why would you try to give them a gift?
May not accept gifts.
Show me the proof. So, she's dead, eh? Finally, someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the North Gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
Yeah.
Don't get too close
may
to the
not
prisoners.
accept gifts.
It's weird because that
I've
guard.
done all day.
I don't know why there's two jailers. That guard Aurelius does not appear
Too close to the prisoners.
to be anywhere here. However, supposedly he overheard my conversation. So I don't know where he was that he overheard our conversation, but it's a little bit strange to me. North of the city. So I guess we want to go out the north gate. Alright, we're outside the north gate here. Let's see if we can't find where this stash is hidden. Alright, well, somebody's here. I think this is Aurelius.
I'm here for Jorunder's gold, and you're my only loose end. I've been hoping to get someone in his cell and loosen his lips, and then you showed up. You really should be more careful when you talk in the dungeons. The cell tends to carry. Jorunder's such an idiot. I've taken care of Honora. She won't be around to point the finger, and Jorunder's not going anywhere for a long time. That just leaves
I wonder what happens if I run back into the city gates. If he comes in here, if the guards will take him out. I've never done that before. I've always just killed him. Yeah, why are they not going after him? Oh, here we go. There we go, so they do kill him. I've killed a corrupt guard. Actually, I didn't kill him, but okay. I've killed a corrupt guard named Aurelius Lagellas near the stashed loot. Apparently, he had overheard my conversation with Jorunder in the Bruma Castle dungeons and wanted the gold for himself. I think he's also killed Arnora. I can now recover the gold unhindered.
How goes it?
Yeah, so, they shot him with a lot of arrows. He has his own sword stuck through his neck. That looks awful. I think I'll just take all this stuff and sell it. Okay, let's go see if we can find this loot now. I assume it's near where he was, but he must not have located it yet. Or he just didn't have a chance to collect everything before I took it. So he was standing right over by this rock, I think. Right, wasn't this where he was? Oh, why do I not? Oh, here it is. I don't feel like he stashed it very well. It's kind of right out in the open. I found the treasure that Jorunder concealed. I should go check to see if Aurelius is telling the truth about Arnora. I'm sure he was. Okay, so we have some books. These may be skill books and some jewelry and gold. Not bad. I guess we'll head back to Arnora's house here. I do fear the worst, though. I feel like if the guards killed him, that it should change the quest to say he's been killed or something, because I purposefully did not kill him, just to see what would happen. Yeah, she's gone. Okay. I found Arnora's body in her house. Aurelius has indeed killed her. I should probably leave before the town guards think I have something to do with it. On the bright side, all of Jorunder's gold is now mine. On the bright side, everybody's dead. Or in jail. Alright, so we've wrapped all of the quests that we had, you know, the couple that we had immediately in Bruma here. So I think we'll wrap up here for today. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'll see you guys all soon. And thank you so much for watching today.